Hi everybody, it's me Jill and welcome to Jill Informed. This is the recap of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 10, Episode 8, The Unauthorized Rusical. Okay, so it's after Monique's elimination and the girls get back into the workroom and they see Monique's lipstick message on the mirror and I'm thinking, oh good, let's see what it really said, because I couldn't make it out last time. So what it says is, always abide in love and learn your words. Facts are facts. Huh? The girls seem to think it was words of wisdom, so perhaps it's just me. Okay, then the bitch sesh, they're talking about who won, who lost. Of course, the vixen feels like she doesn't have a friend left in the show. You know how everyone had to pick who they thought should go home, and 4 out of 5 said the vixen. So in her confessional, the vixen said, I don't have a friend left in this place, and it makes me very happy because now I don't have to hold back. Wait. All this time, you mean she's been holding back? If I wasn't scared before, and I was, I'm scared now. Asia says to the vixen, you know, when I said your name, I didn't attack your character or anything. And the vixen's right. The vixen said, you know, it doesn't really matter what the reason is. Regardless, it feels bad. Clearly, everybody wants her gone. That's not a good feeling. Monet then says that she didn't think Aquaria should have won last week. Monet said, I think it should have been me or Eureka. I really didn't think you were gonna win. Monet's not usually snarky like that. Maybe she just really felt like she was about to win and was disappointed because it didn't happen. Because she had a very good week last week. But I still don't think she should have said that to Aquaria. And I think Aquaria deserved her win. Then when the siren goes off, all the girls look at the screen and instead of RuPaul, it's Chad Michaels all done up like Cher. And apparently Chad Michaels is Drag Race royalty. That ends up being a hint for what the Maxi challenge is. But then RuPaul comes out and announces the mini challenge. Oh my gosh, this sounds so funny. The mini challenge is called Slap Out of It, and each of the girls has to come up with 2 lines that would make RuPaul want to fake slap the crap out of them. The queen with the most compelling reaction wins. Oh my God, they have to come up with this right now. They're starting right away, so they don't even have time to think of what their lines are gonna be. Eureka goes first, and Eureka says to Ru, HD, and Ru slaps the crap out of her. Now Cameron, it's Cameron's turn, and Cameron said, they call you mother, but at your age, shouldn't it be, and she doesn't even get it out. Ru just hauls off and smacks her, like unexpectedly. And then Ru goes, I didn't like where that was headed. Oh my God, this is so funny. Ru fake like stabs Ms. Cracker. He did this like double slap to Monet. This is really funny. This is the best challenge yet, and it's because of RuPaul. The vixen says, Vanjie. And then like they're dancing, and then when he least expects it, he whacks the vixen. Oh my God. RuPaul really hit Asia. Asia said her line and then RuPaul went to smack her and really actually hit her by mistake. Okay, so the winner of this challenge is Asia O'Hara. I'm sure she got the pity win because she got really slapped in the face. No, they were all good. This one was funny. Okay, now Ru announces what the Maxi challenge is going to be, and they are going to perform Cher, the Unauthorized Rusical. Each one of the girls has to portray Cher at a different time in her career. And not only that, they are going to be singing on stage live. No lip syncing. Some of them look very worried about this. Okay, Cameron is assigned 60s Cher. Monet and the Vixen are both doing different Chers from the 70s. Aquaria has disco Cher. Asia has movie star Cher. That one I feel like is going to be hard. Eureka has rock star Cher. And Ms. Cracker has comeback Cher. Okay, Ru comes into the workroom to talk to each of the girls as they're getting ready. They get to use these wigs that were there, and they're all preparing, singing, listening to music and singing, and getting themselves ready for this challenge. And Ru goes to each of their stations one by one to talk to them. It seems like this is going to be a little difficult for some of them. While Asia and Ru are talking, over in the corner you see huddled together is Aquaria, Ms. Cracker, and Monet. And Aquaria whispers she's going to insult Beyonce and Cher 2 weeks in a row. It was funny but mean. Oh, it looks like Monet can actually sing. Maybe Monet can pull out a win this week because I don't know if any of the other girls can sing. When Ru is talking to Eureka, he asks her about her relationship with the vixen. Did you guys make up? And Eureka said, no, she's made it clear that she doesn't like me. And, you can't be friends with everybody. And while she's talking, you see the vixen in the background, like fake crying and playing, the fake pity violin and stuff. Really being kind of stupid. Ru goes over to the vixen station and Ru says, do you sing? And the vixen said, sometimes. I think Ru meant, can you sing? This will be interesting because I don't know if the vixen can sing or not. Ooh, I don't know. After their conversation, I'm kind of afraid the vixen is going to play Cher mean. I had enough of mean Beyonce last week. Now I'm going to get mean Cher. Ru is now talking to Aquaria, and Aquaria seems to think she can sing, but the other girls seem doubtful, and I'm not sure why. Aquaria has a very healthy ego. RuPaul said, one thing I want you girls to take from this is to embrace Cher's spirit. She was a real outsider. And Aquaria goes, yeah, I think I can relate. I'm an outsider too. I'm one of those queens who can do anything and do it well. First of all, wow, that's quite a statement. Secondly, that's not what it means to be an outsider. Well, after this whole scene, it looks like there's really only one queen who can do Cher well, and that's RuPaul. This should be interesting. Okay, so it's time for rehearsal, and Todrick Hall is there to be their choreographer and help them out. And I know that usually this is always bad, but this was particularly bad. Nobody knew their words. Nobody could do the moves right. Cracker was struggling with the microphone. Eureka didn't want to do her lines and choreography at the same time. She was asking Todrick Hall if could she just concentrate on the choreography and then work on her lyrics later. And he's like, everybody else did it, so you kind of have to try. And then to the confessional, Eureka said that what nobody knows is that she's afraid to sing because when she was little, her father wanted her to sing and she got stage fright, and then there were bad results, like her father got physical with her. I'm not saying that's not horrible, but it sounds like an excuse. I'm sorry, it just does. You know you're on this show, you have to know that that's gonna be part of it, that you're gonna have to actually sing, and just do it. I feel like because it's hard. It's hard to remember your lines and sing and dance, and it's a little bit scary because you're doing it on this show. That's normal. I don't think she has to say, it's because I've had this childhood trauma, And I'm not saying that that didn't add to it, but it sounded a little excusey to me. Okay, now it's Elimination Day, and the girls are getting ready for the show in the workroom, and Aquaria has moved her makeup station closer to the other girls, just so they can kiki a little bit. Apparently, Aquaria has been kind of isolating herself in the past. She's trying to interact with the others more. Monet comforts Eureka. The girls all seem to be in good spirits. They're goofing around, teasing each other. I am still fascinated by the makeup. I love watching that aspect of it. Holy crap! Ms. Cracker's backstory. Wow. Okay, so I guess she was raised in a very strict household where they only got to watch 1 hour of TV a week, and she couldn't have any commercially made toys. Everything she had to play with was something that her mother made or she or her sister made. Also because they were dirt poor. They couldn't afford anything. And then she said that because her mother wanted them to appear like everybody else, that she and her sister had lunch boxes to bring to school, but sometimes they were empty. Yeah, anyway, she said, well, you know what? It made me creative. So she's putting a good spin on it, I guess. Then Asia takes the vixen aside and has a little heart-to-heart talk with her, which, if I'm not mistaken, may actually have helped. It was nice. She was trying to help her with like channeling her own anger. The vixen took it very well and gave her a big hug afterwards, so maybe it was a good thing. All right, it is time for the main stage, and RuPaul comes out in this blue dress with like greenish sequins that I am loving. And he introduces the judges this week. Michelle Visage, wearing a pair of glasses that are to die for. Carson Kressley. And the guest judges this week are Andrew Rannells and Billy Eichner. Okay, you guys, it's time for Share the Unauthorized Rusical. This was much, much better than Rehearsal. If I'm being honest, it was not my favorite challenge. Last week, I thought Snatch Game was way better and so much funnier. It was okay. Everybody, I thought, did pretty good. The only notable exception was Asia, who forgot her lines and also didn't act like Cher very much. Everybody else, I think, did pretty well. The standouts for me, I thought, were Ms. Cracker, who was really funny with the auto-tune thing. That came off really well. I thought Cameron did well, believe it or not. Monet, who I expected to do great because Monet can sing, was good, but just okay for me. Eureka was funny visually, but I didn't think had enough Cher in her either. Aquaria, I think, did fine. Better than I expected. But I can't tell you after this who will be in the top and the bottom, other than I know Asia's going to be in the bottom because that was obvious. She missed a whole line of lyrics. I think Ms. Cracker's going to be in the top 3, but I don't know. I can't figure out the rest. Okay, next we have the snapshot look, and this week the theme is glitterific. Okay, we start off with Cameron Michaels, Monet Exchange, the Vixen. I feel like this is the Vixen's best snapshot look. I love it. Aquaria. Oh, I love this one too. Asia. Oh, girl, what are you doing to yourself? It's a clown. It's a glittery clown, but it's a clown. I don't know that that's gonna help you any, and you needed some help this week. Eureka. Wow. Love it. And Ms. Cracker. I actually love this one too, but I don't understand it. It's like that skull is vomiting gold glitter on her. It's very interesting to me, but if she's trying to say something with it, I don't know what that something is. Okay, so after the judges deliberated, bring back my girls. And Monet Exchange, you are safe. Cameron Michaels, congratulations! Yay! I'm happy for Cameron. Cameron needed a win. I think she deserved it. I think it's good for her self-confidence. Eureka is safe. Asia is up for elimination. I could have told you that one. That was the only one I was really certain of. Ms. Cracker was safe. The Vixen, also up for elimination. And Aquaria was safe. So Asia and the Vixen have to lip sync for their lives. This week they're lip syncing to Groove is in the Heart by Delight. Okay, this was fun. They both did a good job, I thought. But I'm telling you right now, I think Asia should go home. She had 2 really, really bad weeks in a row. And I know the Vixen has had a lot of bad weeks. But the Vixen's also had some wins too. So let's see where this goes. Well, Asia O'Hara, Shantae you stay. And the Vixen, sashay away. Yeah, I didn't expect that. I mean, listen, if she didn't go home this week, she probably should have gone home next. I think Asia will probably be going home soon, if not next week. But I still thought Asia did worse. I did. Vixen didn't forget her lines or anything, so the Vixen's parting remark is, well, I guess I'm gonna go run for president now. And her lipstick message in the mirror was, evil triumphs When Good Queens Do Nothing. Buy my album, The Vixen. Oh, God. Get a plug in there, Vixen. Okay, and that's it for me. Thank you so much for joining me this week. Please subscribe to Jill Informed if you have not yet done so. And if you liked it, please give this video a thumbs up. And as always, don't forget to comment down below. I read all your comments and I love to hear from you guys. Okay, I hope to see you next Thursday at 1 p.m. Central Time for the next recap of RuPaul's Drag Race. Bye-bye.